Good morning, and coming at you again from this beautiful garden here in Honduras, Santa Ana, Oklahoma. I'm really not sure. Um, I'm at a different little spot in this garden, and slept good last night. Had a bunch of crazy dreams. We've all been working really hard. Um, a lot of us are tired and sunburnt and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's very satisfying. It's very much worth it. Um, we talked a little bit after dinner last night. Okay, this is Saturday morning, by the way. This is our fourth day here, but this will be our third day of construction. But we talked a little bit last night, and I did a devotional after dinner and talked about my goal for this trip was to gain perspective on the work, perspective on the country. Just you learn a lot. There's a line in a Jimmy Buffett song that says, "You don't try to describe a Kiss concert if you've never seen it." That means first person perspective is really good. It's not hearsay. It's, hey, I've been there. I've done that. And so that's what I've gained, and I'm gaining every day. Now it's hard to gain perspective locked behind a gate, and we're locked behind a gate here in this little villa, and we're also locked behind a gate there on the church property, and it's hard to gain perspective that way. But um, if you've been keeping up with the videos, you saw that we walked to a school yesterday and picked up kids for a vacation Bible school. We also yesterday at one point walked to a little store and picked up some coffee and different things that some of the people wanted, Gatorades and whatnot. And I don't know. I think some people visualize Latin American countries as everybody's poor and everybody's scratching the dirt and unhappy. And I don't see that. Poor, maybe. Okay, maybe you can classify most as poor, but even the poor find ways to be happy. Even the poor are trying to find ways to make themselves better, or participate in things. Are there varying degrees of wealth here? Yeah, just like everywhere. Um, we spoke to a guy yesterday at the store who apparently owns a coffee farm. And he was very proud of his coffee farm, and he was showing us pictures of his crops through his phone, scrolling through photos, and it was amazing. And he's doing really well. Therefore, his kids are doing well, and his other family are doing well, and he's employing people at his store. And so, and it gives a place for the locals to go and buy things. And this town is growing, and it's a beautiful thing. And yet there are, I guess, other things that aren't. You know what I mean? And some of it amounts to how much work you're willing to do. You gotta have opportunities, um, and you gotta have a goal and a dream. And I wanna let you look at something. And my buddy Toby pointed this out. So we got this wall right here. Of course, I showed you the razor wire. Look at the lot on that side. Okay, the lot on that side. A couple trees. All right. Now look on this side of the wall. It's lush. It's green. All right. The thing is, on this side, you got a dream. You got a lot of work. Um, I'm sure networking, connections, things like that. Things kind of have to go your way. But there's effort, there's energy, and there's success on this side. And on this side of the wall, there's none. And so, wherever you are in your life, wherever you find yourself out right now, you can improve it if you work hard, If you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you're willing to do things the hard way and not the easy way, and that's what I'm seeing in here, folks that have been willing to work hard and make connections, provide a service for people. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. But man, it sure is pretty. Sure is pretty. I got hummingbirds buzzing around my head from that bottle brush tree right there. Um, these hummingbirds wouldn't necessarily be here if it weren't for these plants and these trees. And I get it, man. These plants and trees have been here a long time. But it was somebody's vision at some point. And then other people have come in and bought into that. And sometimes that's all you need is people buying into the vision, to the goal, to the dream. And it's been a really cool thing so far to be a part of. I've yet to be able to nail down one of the leaders here to try to give me a background on why we chose the lady that we chose. I heard the story kind of secondhand a little bit, and I want them to tell that. I want them to tell that. So we'll get that on camera at some point. It just seems like every time we go to the site, we jump right in. We jump right in and start working, because yesterday we worked after the vacation Bible school that we did. So we got up there around like 12:45. It was warm. Like I said, we're all already tired and sunburned, so we just jumped in and started working. And one other thing I want to show you is this tree right here. That's a sweet gum tree, and we have these in Tennessee. We have them all over the states, actually. I don't know, it's just kind of a reminder to me that you don't have to be in Honduras, you don't have to be someplace tropical to have something pretty. It takes a dream, and it takes work, and it takes some patience, and a little bit of help. But anyhow, beautiful place. That's probably going to be it for this morning. The goal for today is to start working on the roof. We've got to finish up some stuff overhead, work on the roof. If we can acquire some hardware, we might be able to start working on doors and windows and things like that. But got to see it through. We might even do concrete today, which is going to be kind of nuts. At one time we talked about hiring a team to do that, but it looks like we might get to do that for ourselves. So roof first, maybe floor, and then truly, if we can get to that point, we're just about have a livable structure. So might see you on the site.